Taizabah the weekly highlights of Arakan. Civilian deaths increasing amid junta attacks. Muslim Affairs Council condemns ARSA and RSO. Thousands displaced by ARSA threat in northern Maungdaw. Civilian death toll nears 1,000 due to junta attacks. Dr. Imo's campaign promises relief for Rakhine people. 19.9% of Rakhine women marry before age 18. In Arakan, intense fighting between the Arakan army and the Myanmar military has been ongoing for nearly 2 years. From October 27th to November 2nd of 2025, we'll be bringing you notable developments from Arakan. The junta has escalated airstrikes, drone strikes, and artillery shelling targeting civilian areas in Rakhine State, resulting in increasing casualties. Between October 29th and 31st, junta attacks in Rathedang, Bonajuen, Baotor, Saitwe, and Chaupru Township killed 12 civilians, including children, and injured 31 others. The Arakan Army AA has warned residents to remain cautious as the junta steps up air and drone attacks on AA-controlled areas. Analysts predict that following the ceasefire between the junta and the TNLA in northern Shan State, the junta may redirect its military focus and intensify operations in Rakhine and other regions. Muslim Affairs Council condemns ARSA and RSO. The Muslim Affairs Council of Maungdaw District released a statement on October 25th, condemning the actions of the armed groups ARSA, Arakan Rohingya Salvation Army, and RSO, Rohingya Solidarity Organization, accusing them of arresting, torturing, and killing locals. The statement said these acts threaten law and order and disrupt peace in the region. The council stated that since the ULAAA began administering Maungdaw District, peace and stability had improved, and the Muslim population saw progress in religion, educational, and healthcare matters, as well as freedom of movement. Muslims are now allowed to work in ULA departments and to form religious and traditional committees, a development the council described as encouraging. The statement also lamented that foreign organizations like Fortify Rights ignore the voices of peaceful local communities and instead rely on false reports from armed groups, which could erode intercommunal trust. The council warned that such behavior by ARSA and RSO threatens coexistence and social harmony between Rakhine and Muslim communities. Thousands displaced by ARSA threat in northern Maungdaw. Around 1,500 residents from 9 villages in northern Maungdaw near the Bangladesh border have fled their homes in fear of ARSA attacks. Villages such as Donyo, Upper and Lower Ansho, Ngata, and Byashwe have been forced displacement since the 3rd week of October due to ARSA's abductions, threats, robberies, and extortion. ARSA, RSO, and ARA armed groups are reportedly active along the border, occasionally clashing with the Arakan army, leading to rising insecurity in the area. Locals from various ethnic groups, Rakhine, Mro, Muramagi, Dainet, and Thet, have reportedly been targeted and killed by ARSA militants. At its 9th anniversary event on October 9th, ARSA leaders declared their goal of capturing and controlling Rakhine State. According to statements released on October 26th, the AA is now prioritizing operations to clear ARSA's presence in the northern part of Maungdaw, setting up bases along the Mayu mountain range and conducting offenses, according to local sources. Civilian death tolls nears 1,000 due to junta attacks. Between November 13, 2023 and September 30, 2025, the junta's airstrikes and artillery attacks have killed 970 civilians and injured 2,054, according to the ULA's Humanitarian and Development Cooperation Office, HDCO. Among them, 443 were killed by airstrikes alone, and 1,015 others were injured. At least 375 children under 18 were among the dead, accounting for 18% of total civilian deaths. AA-controlled areas continue to face heavy bombardment, particularly during the final week of October, as junta forces escalate their use of drones and artillery. Dr. Imo's campaign promises relief for Rakhine people. Dr. Imo, chairman of Arakan Front Party AFP, has pledged to ease the high cost of living and economic hardships faced by Rakhine residents if his party wins in the upcoming elections. In his speech broadcast via junta-run radio and television on October 30th, he said his party would promote industrial zones, boost cross-border trade, and support rehabilitation for internally displaced persons, IDPs. Dr. Imo is contesting the Saitwe Township Constituency 3 under winner-takes-all system, and the AFP is fielding 64 candidates nationwide. Currently, the junta controls only Saitwe, Jiaopru, and Maung townships, where it plans to hold elections. However, some locals view Dr. Imo's campaign as serving military interests rather than the people's. 19.9% of Rakhine women marry before age 18. According to the junta's 2024 census, 19.9% of Rakhine women marry before turning 18, the highest rate among all states and regions, exceeding the national average. Shan State ranks second at 13.5%. Rakhine also has the highest fertility rate at 2.8 births per woman, compared to 2.2 in Ayaudi and Kachin. Among teenage girls aged 15 to 19, the birth rate is 13 per 1,000. Highest in Rakhine and Shan states. The census also noted a population decline among children under 15 from 28.6% in 2014 to 25.2% in 2024, while estimating that over 2 million people were missed during immunization. These were the main highlights of the past week in Arakan. This program is presented every Tuesday, so please stay tuned. May all people of Arakan and the world stay healthy and safe.